Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, you're welcome, and if you're a returning subscriber, welcome to my first Mindful Monday videos. So in today's video I'm gonna talk about my journey with mental health. I have like my notes here just so I don't lose my train of thought. So I'm gonna start off with like a definition of what mental health is in general. So here it says mental health refers to cognitive, behavioral and emotional well-being. So you know how you feel emotionally, your behaviors, you know, cognitive, I know what that means, bro, but yeah, how you feel, cognitive, whatever. So I'm gonna like start with my journey or my experiences with mental health from the healing side of me, looking back, right? Like this is what this is about. Like, you know, I'm healing and I'm healing, I'm still healing, I'm still, you know, getting better, processing things, and then I'm gonna talk about things from this perspective, like not from a perspective where I'm still in it. However, I will refer to the times where I was in the pits. Okay, so let's like go back, time machine, back to my childhood. Okay, so I feel like growing up I always had anxiety, like social anxiety in general. I thought it was like stress. I always thought when you're anxious you're just stressed, like. So every time I would go out in public, blah blah blah, I would just always have this knot in my stomach. Like, I just thought it was maybe like a me problem, but now looking back, I'm realizing that like I had anxiety, and with mood disorders and behavioral stuff, I always had like a negative mindset. You know, like, if something good would happen to me, I remember always thinking, okay, this good thing is happening, a bad thing is gonna happen afterwards. I always had that like half empty mentality, like it was never half full, it's half empty. So yeah, that's like in like until maybe I was 17, then I matriculated in 2017. In 2018 I took a gap year, and I think that is when things took a turn on me. I remember there was a time like 2018, 2019 where just brushing my teeth in the morning, it was a hassle. Just getting up to do like the bare minimum, get up, wash your face, brush your teeth. Like now I do it every single day and it's so easier, and I'm so grateful for that, because there was a time in my life where just getting up and going to brush my teeth was a hassle. So you know, I know what it's like to be in the bottom. I remember even in 2019 there was a point where for me to brush my teeth I always had to have gum, so I would always go to Pick n Pay, get like those gum packs, and then in the morning I would get up and brush my teeth, because I treated myself after brushing my teeth. I would like brush my teeth then have gum, because like I love sugar, and it just kept me going. Like, you know, every morning before class I would wake up and think, oh my gosh, I want gum, but I can't eat gum before I brush my teeth, which sounds dumb like to other people, because it's like, girl, get up and go brush your teeth, but like it took like energy out of me to do that. And I think in 2019 I sought help. You know, I went to therapy. That's around the time where I started my YouTube channel. I started to go into therapy, and you know, I thought I was gonna get healed. Like after those 3 sessions in 2019, I was like, listen, get sharp, no, I'm healed, I'm gonna function back to normal how I used to function in high school, because I thought like, what is this? I was not doing well in school, my grades were low. So after those 3 sessions I was like, listen, in 2020 I will have my shit together. You know, I'll pick up where I left off. I will do what I have to do to get where I need to get. So 2020 happened. In 2020 I was doing well, man. I remember I went to go see my student advisor. She was like, you look better, you look healthier, you know, you look like you're taking care of yourself now. And I was like, yo, June head, yo, guys, like, I went back to where I was. I remember last year, I'm in the second semester, I used to always like think about how I'm feeling. There was a point where I wouldn't go like 3 days without an episode, like an episode where I would just be so down and out. I remember I tried to take my life so many times around that time last year. Like, it makes me sad when I think about it. Yeah, so it was hard, and I thought like, I was like, how sharp, I thought I was fine how to do 3 sessions. Like, afterwards, man, I was set for like 6 months, so I was like, let me go for another dose of 3 sessions. I went, and I remember in 2020 therapy was different because I didn't feel good from the bottom of my heart. From the core of my being, I was just not okay. I was out. I was not being completely honest in my sessions. And then I went to like maybe 6 sessions in general. I was not being honest with my therapist at the time. And then the year ended, and then, you know, her internship finished. So 2021, this year came. Early this year, I was okay because I was not going to school. However, I was going through the most, guys. Yo, I was trying to get back to school, you know, after being excluded. I was busy way just trying to get to school, just like pushing to get back to school. That happened, and I told myself that, you know what, this year I want to do things differently, completely different. Like, all those habits that I used to have clearly didn't work for me. And then I joined gym. So like, this is like my coping skills now, my coping mechanisms, even though I'm going back to therapy, because I want to learn how to set boundaries and stuff like that. But like, how I cope now is by just like being more self-aware, affirming myself, and just having an abundance and grateful mindset. Like, I try to always like think things in a better way. And also I implemented this thing in my life where if something good happens, it's gonna be 80%, and if something bad happens, it's gonna be 20%. So before, I used to think it was like 50-50. That's why I feel like I had a half empty mindset. So now I'm like 80-20, just to get like to be more grateful in my life and not to have that mindset that I had back then, because I told myself that like, I want to do everything differently. I am working out now. I try to eat better. I drink more water. I affirm myself. I read the Bible. Also, religion played a big role. Like, God played such a huge role in this, because, you know, I was praying for change, and God, like, he introduced these things like gym and stuff like that, and affirming myself and reading the Bible. And also, what I want to say is that, like, you know, I realized that part of my depression was because a lot of parts of me were like disconnected. Like, I was disconnected. My emotional side was disconnected to my physical side, was disconnected to my health. Everything, it just felt so disconnected. I felt like I was like 8 different people. That's why I had a lot of like imposter syndrome and stuff like that. So now what I've implemented is like religion. I feel like it brings it all together, and having a personal relationship with God, for me, it brings everything together. Because when I pray, I'm able to pray about my fitness, what I eat, my health. I literally pray about everything, my emotions, how I'm feeling about people, everything. It's like my journaling is prayer, and I just trust God with it. It makes me feel better to know that there's someone out there, you know, who wants what's best for me. And what's best for me, sometimes it might not be the things that I know and just working with that and understanding that like his will, God's will always happen in my life, and also like trying to get lessons out of my traumas and my pain. Just like, let me pull the lessons off of them, because at the end of the day they happened. Now there's nothing I can do about it but learn from it, you know. So that's also part of the reason why I started this series. I think this is gonna be the end of the first video because I'm getting a little emotional. The emotions, you know, they are rising up. But yeah, I am gonna leave this video here. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end, if you learned something, please share with me. You know, if you took like a thing or two, like excuse me, let me know. Next time you're gonna come here, we're gonna drink water. Just for that ambiance, we're gonna drink water for the next one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys also for feedback on my previous video. I hope we get more feedback on this video, on what I can improve, what I can do better. Thank you guys so much for watching again. I'll see you guys in my next one.